Olympic Games, Center Park Stadium, and home to the Georgia State Panthers, and we have been feeling the excitement for this one all week. The Monarchs will kick it away first. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Georgia State Panthers offense takes the field. And this guy is a big-time star. Just an electricity follows him onto the field.
He's a workhorse too, Reese. This is a definition of a bell cow running back. He can carry the load for his offense and put his football team on his back.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll pull it on the read. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do it.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. The Monarchs offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. He'll keep it himself. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. The Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. He's got it. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. And here on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. He's going to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. 2nd down coming up. They'll put the tight end in motion. On the run, it's Murray. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way. Touchdown, Monarchs. The defense with the scoop and score. What a play by the defense there. Loose football, country fumble, pick it up with room, scoop and score.
No doubt, country versus city. When it's a country fumble, nobody around. I got to pick that puppy up and do some damage with it. Nice job seeing the situation, scooping it up, making a play.
He gets it up to the 35 before he's guided out of bounds. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Looking to move it through the air. He's got an open man. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's McGee. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. He wants to throw. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. In the red area, it's Murray. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. After a disastrous turn of events on that opening drive, they can tie it up if they can get it in here. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now it's 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Right down the boulevard. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. And now on 2nd down for this offense. 2nd down. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the 1st quarter stats. They'll snap it from the 18 on 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. And the Monarchs want to pick up the tempo. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets open down the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Now on 1st down from the 30. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, running back on the move. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Now on 3rd down after that run.
3rd down coming.
The give to the back. He couldn't get close to the marker. Got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3. The Monarchs will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. Slips through the line. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got a stop, and now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
They're bringing heat. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a 1st down.
Complete downfield. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give him a 1st down. The Panthers are flying down the field. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, the give, looking for room. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Go straight ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia State. Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
And the Monarchs want to move quickly. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Ingram. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And that wasn't easy. Hitch route on third down with tight coverage. The receiver doing a great job shielding the defender away from him, catching it and getting the first.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. He's looking for an open man on second down. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Handoff from the gun. Got room at the 35. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Well, it's a great individual effort by the running back on that last play. It's third and forever. He tried to get his team the first down. Not enough. Let's see what they do on fourth.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Going for the big play. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, they'll take to the air. Firing to the right, complete. They get him down after he makes the catch. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. They'll throw it on first down. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Looking to throw on second down. Using his feet to buy time. Trying to escape and get it himself. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. He'll do it himself. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Monarchs will bring the punt team onto the field. Catches it at the 15. He gets a block. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but going deep. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
I know it was incomplete, but I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football.
Time to take a shot. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Ready to start things here in the second half. Georgia State about to kick it away. On the run from inside his own to knock down the return man. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that.
Picked off. Trying to take it back. Inside the 10. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a 1st and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia State.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defensive...
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Monarchs headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. A strike downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Quarterback on the keeper. Turns it on in midfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch. As you saw in that last play, getting a 1st down.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
1st and goal, Old Dominion.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And after the really good gain on 1st down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming down.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, ODU. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. A 1st and 10 for this offense. He's looking to throw it. Going to try to get it himself. It's a fumble. Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Fast motion from the offense. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, the running back has it. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's McCarthy. And they stop him just short of his stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. Snagged in the middle. It's Pettis. He'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain. The Monarchs in the hurry-up.
First down.
For me, you play QB, I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Three on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Reads it, fires complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
Secures it at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. They'll run it from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
That's the end of the quarter. Georgia State has the lead here. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Offense gets set for second down. On the move, it's Murray. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Keep it on the ground. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. And the Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He's got great speed. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
He's tackled at the 48-yard line. Second down.
They'll go right back to it. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Well, you got to give this offense a ton of credit because normally they've got the lead because of this running back. Today, it's actually despite him. They really haven't gotten the production out of him that they expect week in, week out. You got to give the defense credit for that. But other guys on offense have been able to step up enough to make the plays necessary to give them the lead.
And the Panthers getting set on 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The Panthers are on the move. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice game.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Panther! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires into traffic, picked off.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
On the run, it's Murray. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense. It's closer to salting away a victory. Big 3rd down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. They'll try to get the first through the air. They're working that left side. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Now they'll run it on the toss. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They're trying to get to him. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the field goal unit. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. Wants to throw on 1st down. He looks that one in nicely. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Comes out throwing on 1st down. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. They'll leave it with him. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Here's the handoff. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
Showing, of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and
2nd and 10 you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Winning those individual 6-second battles.